ng mga kapitan dahil smooth lang ang pagdagan sa project. Gawas lang sa kanong post. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We strongly appeal to you to please help us extend your help regarding the post. Just for the information that projects locally, the GOP or the department has no amount to pay in that particular right to pay. So, can we coordinate among ourselves or as before the building or implementation or during the pre-construction, everything will be ironed out. Again, sir, salamat kayo, and we will continuously cooperate with you.
Actually, nakakita ba right of briefing ng ato sa inyo ang so please help lang sa team para masettle ng
Again, I would like to welcome also those reviews who are in advance. Please, whenever you have your office, kabalo nyo regarding the matter so that the implementation of the project is mostly done. And after the completion of the project, we will be shaking our hands together. Salamat po. So, you're better? Yes, team? Okay, you will have to do it.
So, let's proceed to the next project. The truck ID 25GB0010. Construction improvement of access roads within the trades, industries, and economic zones. Roads diverging linkages for industry and trade infrastructure program Road 8. Biayon Wilbin San Jose Road in support of Biayon Corn and Coconut Production, Zamboanga del Norte. So this project has two sections. Section 1, 3 plus station 3 plus 760 to 3 plus 850. Length is 90 meters. Then section 2, 26 plus 281.3 to 6 plus 515.5. Length is 234.2 meters. Ang total length is 324.2 meters. So first section is slope protection siya na itong main scope na itong project. Siya sa section 1. Siya ay line ditch. Road and nice slope protection. Granted with prop na class B. 500 thickness na slope protection. And road concreting sa itong section 2. So pwede siya padulong na sa dahil sa San Jose. So, dali ang section 1, kanina siya sa Mutia siya dali. Yung kanina sa section 2, kanina naka-grade mo section project na pa. So, kanina yung tag picture sa section 1. So, kanina ito ang butangan ng gravity grade prop, mas slope protection. Side. Kanina yung project. So, na siya yung landslide nga area. May kaniyang coordination sa itong road concreting sa San Jose. Siya nga ito ang plan. Siya yung road concrete prop. Kanya sa section 2. Mas sa section 2, so na tayo road safety, mga signages. Ang road concrete prop. So, sa typical section sa section 1, so kanina siya. So, tulong ka slope na gravity craft, magkakaroon yung thickness, then yung condition 1.3 ng width. So, kanina siya, 100 feet, may guardrails, so And sa left side, retaining wall. So, protection dyan. And sa section 2, sa fill na section, so typical section, so 6.7, 1.5 meter, shoulder, then 280 mm thickness. So same as the DI project. Structural concrete bandits, so same as the typical section. Items of works. Part A, initially food office and service vehicle. Then sa items nga usog niyan na puno is kaning 5052B, so class B. Intended siya sa solo protection sa section 1 ng siya, 500 mm. And mga chevron markers and metal guardrails and warning signs. So katulad sa will be pumutano.
Again, this is the presentation. I think there's something here on BBC.
Ang BBC niya.
It's typographical business. Project. Bill.
11,456 is a programmer set. Program is 11,456,200. 11,456,200 pesos.
So thank you for the noticeable observation. I would like to invite the attention of the box secretariat to please double-check if any findings. Please prepare the supplemental vote. And may I also, is going around, we will check the ITB of that particular contact ID. We will compare from the presentation to the ITB.
Sa post-take ko, ilang ABC? 11,456
So upon comparing the figures from the ITB to the as compared as from the presentation, I think everything, the scheduling is narrow lang naman. But to prevail what is posted. You may not continue. Thank you, Director Bobonao, for the noticeable observation.
This is just 25 GB 002 for road project. Para mausa ang road project. Contract ID 25 GB 0012, preventive maintenance, secondary roads along Junction Pulawan Port Road, 1827 plus 450 to 1828 plus 010.7. So length niya is 426.7 meters. So continuation na siya sa 2024 na project. Ano siya sa layout niya plan. So ano siya. So ano siya naka-blue. Ano siya project na to sa 2025. So ano siya padalong sa Pagkalan sa Dapitan. Dapitan Port. So atong scope ano is asphalt overlay ng atong project. So this is the beginning of the project. Look at pictures. So 4 lanes. Overlay. So typical sections sa overlay. Hindi siya. So 4 lanes. 40 mm thickness, 2 layer. So, ang each layer is 40 mm thickness. And sa item of works, ang main scope is kanyang overlay, emulsified asphalt. Intended siya consisting sa 2 layers and 40 mm thickness, and thickness concrete surface reinforced at laid na 40 mm thickness. Overlay at 40 mm thickness na 2 layers. Then, warning signs, mga chevron signs. So, sa minimum equipment requirements, so yung equipment requirement na required for asphalt overlay is 1 load bed trailer, 1 asphalt paver, 1 pneumatic tire roller, 1 tandem steel roller, 1 asphalt distributor, 1 water truck, 1 cargo truck, and 1 power broom, 1 applicator machine, and 1 kneading machine. So, wala na siya ang equipment required for asphalt. So, that's all sir for this class.
That's all for your presentation. So, thank you so much for the presentation.
Good everyone. And may I welcome. If before that, if has anybody would like to clarify questions before we will welcome the next presenter. So hearing now, Engineer Bayo, you are welcome, and you will now proceed in your presentation.
Good morning everyone. So I am Engineer John Bayo from the Planning Design section, and I will be presenting the building projects. For the first project, construction completion of multipurpose building or SCA building, Barangay, Mutia, Zamboanga del Norte. So this SCA building is for office for the senior citizens. So the location of this project nasa Mutia. So makita to diri ang public market. So diri siya yung location. So sa iyang site development plan. So for this project na completion, we have already existing buildings. So kani siya ang existing, and sa iyang picture dito siya. So as you can see, we already have flooring with tiles and mga existing erected na columns, and this gamay na office nila, including yung roofing system na niya. So So muna yung existing na floor plan. So the building is kung yung open niya is 7 meters by 12 meters. Ngayon existing na office dito sa building. So our floor plan for the completion of this project, so ganun siya. Conference room ni siya in stage diri. So ang iyang included, so kani madugang na PWD restroom and pantry. So kani siya ang iyang outside. So as you can see sa picture kanina, wala ko siya walling. So included diri sa project ang CHP wall, and so kani mga windows, sa entry niya doors, iyang front natay PWD na ramp o katong PW restroom and pantry. So included na po diri ang iyang ceiling for the CR, pantry, and kani conference room and electrical works. So muna yung design sa front. So natay wall, EWF E1, so ganun siya. For the wall, CHP wall, we have 100 mm thick CHP exterior wall with plain cement plaster finish and painted ni siya. So around atong building, 100 mm thick na CHP. So sa front ni siya, natay ato ang glass door. And sa iyahang roofing, so na-wall ko siya sa iyang front, na spandrel walling on aluminum frame. And for design na ni, so 2x4 na rectangular tube painted. So muna siya ang iyang tabangan. For the right side, so we have CHP wall na erect and mga windows. So build sa plan, o kung build siya sa plan and sa program ang iyang ceiling plan. So ang roofing existing na siya. For schedules of windows and doors, building plan. So we have aluminum glass aluminum frame windows na sliding, and sa CR na kay owning windows. For the front na entrance ang door niya, so may siya glass doors, and sa iyang sulod sa CR katong sa exit we have wood panel doors. Kani details sa iyang CR, so for PWD na siya, included na ni ang iyang mga handrails for PWD use. So plan and section sa iyang PWD ramp. So some more sa iyang photos. Ito na siya. So completion na dito. So sa iyang structural, so diri na siya ang may dakop niya na kan. So atong sa provide na PWD na CR, so we have footings, small footings. So iyang details. So muna yung details sa iyang footing. So ang main bars ano niya is matakaan is 16 mm. Then schedules rin sa iyang footings, so iyang mga columns including sa iyang beam para sa construction ng itong CR. For sa roofing ng CR, so naka-slab ito na siya. So diri. So naka-slab na siya. So na naman siya existing na roofing diri. So katong CR na lang tayo ang iyang roofingan. For electrical, so ito siya sa structural for electrical. So nasa kaniyang floor plan for lighting layout. kaniyang mga fluorescent bulbs and para sa iyang convenience outlets. So details. So nadiri iyang pa for lightings o iyang bilang iyang schedule lightings and fixtures sa iyang fluorescent lamp o katong mga LED bulbs. So for plumbing, so included ang plumbing para sa CR. So natay construction ang iyang septic hole sa yung mga piping sa CR. So included na sa program. Included ang iyang water lines para sa tubig. And ang iyang drainage. So natay roof drain padulong sa iyang mga pipes. So muna ang iyang drainage niya. So kaning apil na siya dayon include ang catch basin. Catch basin siya. Details for pipes and the pig hole. So na-shine po sa plan. And last for ventilation, so we have CR. So natay exhaust fan and included air conditioning units. So na-included air conditioning units. So upat ni siya. So pulo diri sa iyang conference room and isa sa existing na building office. And included for fire prevention, so natay FE, so maniyang equation para sa fire extinguisher. For sa schedule of quantities, so schedule of quantities, so other general requirements, natay project report, operational safety report, health and safety program, and mobilization. For earthworks, so atong so kani siya structural excavation, mga embankment. For plain and reinforced concrete, so ang atong structural concrete is 3,000 PSI plus 828. For reinforcing, grade 40 and grade 60. So atong sa HB 100 mm, include ang fabricated materials, included ang mga doors and windows, major hardware. So sa atong finishing, cement plaster finish and paintings, including sa atong ceiling and glaze tiles, and unglaze tiles para ito ang CR. So included ang painting works, concrete and wood, ventilating systems, atong mechanical works, complete atong plumbing and sanitary works, and electrical works. So for minimum equipment requirement, dump truck 1, we have plate compactor 1, concrete vibrator 1, bagger mixer 1, bar cutter 1, bar tender 1, and welding machine. For personnel, minimum technical personnel required, we have project engineer 1, resident civil engineer, materials engineer, construction foreman and trained first aider, and construction safety officer. So that's all for this project.
Hindi na po tinutulak sa kapatid. So, hindi na po Sitio kapatid na po.
13. Contract ID 25GB0013.
Excuse me, but before you will proceed, if I may, is contract 13, 14, 15, 16 are all the same with the bank and other companies?
No, sir. So for construction completion of multipurpose building, Potongan National High School, Barangay Potongan, Dapitan City, Zamboanga del Norte. So for this project, so ang location niya is Potongan National High School. It's ilang existing na covered court. So sa photos, so kanya siya yung existing na covered court. So ang project here is the construction of bleachers. So muna yung bleachers. So upat ka buhok ang iyang bleachers. So kanya ang iyang proposed. So we have 2.5 by 12 meters na siya per bleacher niya. So upat na side. So nila existing. So kanya siya. Front elevation sa iyang project. So kanya siya ang bleachers sa left and right side. Here niya yung columns. So roofing sa bleacher and concrete bleacher set. So on yung right side and left side elevation. So hindi siya ang concrete bleacher. So details niya na diri sila ni siya i-putting sa columns, details para sa concrete bleacher, beams, and details for the roofing. So appeal po sa project, completion ano niya lighting for the covered court. We have 8 kabuok, 12 200 watts LED floodlights and lighting for the stage. Then drainage na yun para sa iyang pictures. So that's all for this project. Completion for Potongan.
Thank you. Please put the next contract ID number.
So the next project, ID 25GB0014, we have construction completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Singaran, Libertad, sa Zamboanga del Norte. So for Barangay Singaran, so muli siya ang barangay hall ni siya, nag-construct na sa 2021, previous na nag-construct. So wala na siya natiwas, kasi sa likod niya, half-ra ni siya, so ground floor ang na uman. Pero ang sunod pag application na kompleto. So muna siya sa likod niya. wala pa niya siya lighting. So wala siya ceiling, wala siya tiles, pero wala pa siya paintings po. So for the project, so second floor tax, so ano niya ang floor plan for second floor. We have stairs padulong sa second floor, may office para dili sa chairman's office. So ano siya. So ang construction, completion niya is kanin sa second floor. So sa tanan sa second floor, including ang iyahang mga partitions, iyang doors and windows, and kining ceiling, so included ni siya. As well as ang iyahang sa lighting. For sa iyahang second floor na structural, so drawing na sila plan. So completed naman niya ang flooring. So ato ala lang is ang iyahang continuation sa iyang columns up to sa iyang roof beam. And included ang iyahang roofing system, roofing and trusses, moorings, pila ni siya. So details sa iyang roofing, lighting, so okay na niya ang lighting. Ang lighting niya is both ground floor and second floor, kaya kasi sa picture niya na may lights sa ground floor. Kaya yun, para sa iyang fire detection alarm system included, o sa iyang plumbing, katong sa iyang roofing, including touch basin. So mula po siya sa iyang project. For this lang, hindi siya makumpleto gyapon, so kulang na punta sa iyang paintings and floor tiles sa second floor. Pero for structural, complete na siya.
Discuss the proper calculated cost.
So next project, we have 25 KB 0015, construction of multipurpose building, barangay office, barangay Dila, Mutia, Zamboanga del Norte. So for barangay Dila, Mutia, we have the construction of barangay hall. So sa ilahang location within the isang barangay area, so there is a site development plan. So kanisyan site rin, ito ang site location for sa barangay hall, makita rin ang covered court. So nanan sa within sa ilahang barangay area. So for barangay hall, we have 12 by 8 meters na barangay hall. So muna yung ground floor and second floor design. So kanisya na design is mura na itong previous na barangay hall design. So kanisya niya front, right and left side, pareho siya. So details sa barangay hall, naaral rin included ang iyang mga schedules. So sa iyang site, pictures, ganito. So kaning sa likod, sa barangay na daycare nila, so kaning ilang ipatak na intended for the barangay hall. So for the structural of this building na included sa plan is similar sa previous na barangay hall. So 8 by 12 meters. Included na yung structural, roofing, and electrical, plumbing, and mga mechanical tuloy sa project ang fire prevention to fire alarm. So for this project, ang nagkulang lang ano niya is for painting sa sulod ra mo ang apil and wala ceiling sa ground floor. Sa ground floor wala ang second floor na ceiling. So katura yung wala. For plumbing, electrical, and other structural application. So marami siya for family lang. For the next project, sir, we have ID 25 KB 0016, construction ng multipurpose building to Port Barangay Juno, Binyan, Zamboanga del Norte. So ang site niya, this site, doon na isa ng barangay office. Ang construction is construction of covered court. So na-purchase na ng area. So this is na sketch and so yung first site. So silang photos. So kung siya, open na rin siya na area. So kani siya. For sa ilang front and rear elevation, so nani siya sloping din siya gamay, so dapat ako siya dili tambak. But we included the retaining wall and stage wall also in front of it. So mani siya iyang side ayan. Patay ang tambak. So for this project, ang ato ang roof iyang columns, so that is included na makita sa plan design. So steel columns. So ngayon design. And design po sa iyang steel trusses. So included din sa project ang iyang lighting. We have 200 watts and plumbing. So, muna natin ito sa project. Wala. Yes. So that's all for the presentation. Yes, sir.
So, pagpakain na girl,
So the last one was Galileo 16.
about 60. Tapos sa 60.
Yes, sir.
Okay, take over presenters. Yung viral and yung viral. So, we're going to be good. So, before I will recognize my colleague, any presentations, Ilan, Marcor, please give us a reply regarding Department Order number 58, series of 2024, regarding the strike policy, rehabilitation of infrastructure, tools, and consulting services. And so also please issue some gentle reminder such as 25 regarding the submission of fees.
Okay, so good morning again. No? Ako mag-remind tahan ng contractors or representative nila regarding this Department Order 28 series of 2024. Subject 3 strike policy, the procurement of infrastructure, goods and consulting services. So you have classification of offenses that triggers the 3 strike policy and exception. So kailan na ang atong departamento karon is parang di kayo sila nga imposaw na ginagawa ang strike policy. So, kung dagan siya nga mo na-classify na mo siya offenses na to for strike. Withdrawal from the bidding process, addition of non-participation letter. So, what's yung submit na mong bids and then mo withdraw mo sa inyo ang bids, kaya hindi mo pusto sa inyo ang sa ato ang bidding. So, that's one na siya, reason for the issuance of the strike policy. The submission of late bids without valid reasons as determined by the above. So that is one na siya, classification. And then ang ato ang submission of patently insufficient bids. Manap na siya. Patently insufficient bid refers to a bid that fails to include or comply with certain mandatory requirements. So ang usaha na is during the eligibility or screening and or shortlisting, this is for the consulting services, submission of the expired certificate to the Philippine government, procurement system, PhilJEP registration, platinum membership, or certificate or PhilJEP certification containing expired Class A legal and financial documents as determined during the eligibility screening. Failure to include certificate of employment, contract agreements among permanent personnel and staff of the firm, and curriculum vitae in the applications for eligibility and shortlisting, which are evaluated during the shortlisting for consulting services project. So during the bid evaluation, dakan po tao po na nakalista diri. Failure to submit the required bid forms as outlined in the Annex C to ang bid requirement. Submission of incomplete, insufficient, or defective document due to non-inclusion and or omission of mandatory provisions and statements for the required bid forms. Submission of unauthorized bid securing declaration. Take note din mo ha, yung ang bid securing declaration, make sure na notarized na siya. Kahit want na siya for this issuance of the right. An omnibus sworn statement and joint venture agreement or statements from all potential joint venture partners with the exceptions during the declaration of state of calamity or implementation of community quarantine during COVID. Submission of the bid form, price schedules, bid security declaration, omnibus statement of joint venture agreement without, take note, no omnibus without the name, the legal capacity and signature of the bidder or its authorized representative. Nomination of paid personnel of a profession different from what is required by the bidding documents, or in the case of consulting services, proposing a paid personnel whose educational background is different from that required by the terms of interest. Failure to submit proof of ownership, lease or purchase agreement of the pledged equipment. Failure to submit the required certification of paid personnel as per Department Order Number 9 Series of State, or in the case of consulting services projects, failure to submit certification as required by the terms of interest. Failure to comply with the required minimum number of paid personnel and equipment as stated in the bidding clause. So naala tayo di kuan ganina di kita na to ako ang minimum equipment and personal pledge. So, parang dito ninyo, mag-auto ninyo kung sakto natin yung ipag-submit. And then, during the post-qualification, and post-quam, din niya after, ma-determine na to ang lowest calculated responsibility. So, we'll be conducting post-quam. During nga ng post-quam, mo tama mo yung mga papers. So participation in bidding or consulting or services or goods and services contract with the bidder whose business type category as indicated on the mayor's permit does not match or unrelated to the contract being bid for as determined during the post-qualification process. Participation in bidding for infrastructure project by a bidder whose allowable range of contract cost ERCC as indicated in the fiscal license does not match with the specific requirements of the infrastructure project being bid for in terms of category, classification, sizes, and procedures. Ito mga factor na makakuha na maka-trigger sa ito ang prescribed policy. And then the enforcement of the penalties. If a bidder commits any of the three major offenses acts listed in the listed above 3 times within a year, starting from the approval of the date of the resolution recommending the imposition of the strike one policy, first warning na which is encountered as day 1 through the 365 days. If these 3 offenses are of a similar or identical nature, it will trigger the enforcement of the stipulated administrative penalty, suspension from participating in all DPWH procurement activities, and entering into contract with any DPWH procuring entity. Subsequently, as per the procedure outlined, this may result in the blacklisting of the suspended bidder, thereby disqualifying the bidder from participating in any government procurement activities for a period of 1 year. In conjunction with the blacklisting, the bidder will also face bid security forfeiture and must comply with the enforcement of the bid declaration condition. So 1 year man dahil ng suspension na to kung ma-issuehan at least like kung gusto nyo actually nakasend na mo copy sa mga dagan ng contractor ako na emailan o atong sa ato ang please try. And then kung wala ko mo na madati, pwede lang po bumangayo na ni Saysay at lang ipapis karong balik pero ang NRMN, Rizal, Sitio, Rizal, NMU, Diplahan Commercial, Z Construction, AIU, RGS, Team Ritz, G-Win, SGM Marketing, CGR, Mindanao Rock, Bipolong Cap, Shalom Construction, Shihab Construction, MRPS, Binray, and Tribal X Construction. Nainila na sila na mo ang prescribed policy, ang utang kung na-open mo kung ila ang mga indilaan. So, kung parang ma-guided mo, please, pakay sa mga bukya, regarding ano pala, nabasa ko. Okay? And then, ang tuwa ko na yung kuan na nakari ba, if ever na kamo may palaro na kamo may responsive, lowest calculated responsive bid. So, kung mukuha na mo anak yung mga bads, ang carry ninyo, ayun kung mo kalimot na, ang atong carry is co-terminus with the project completion. Hindi siya sa up to issuance of certificate of final acceptance. Hindi siya. Ang carry is only co-terminus with the project completion. Right? Naiyas na ko, anong please lang yun. Unang daghan kung ba. So, ang performance bonds po ninyo, sayo-sayo po na ito, kung palangitan yung kamo din may magkalaran, malihok na yung taon, sayo-sayo na rin na ito. Kaya so, ang validity sa performance is from completion and another 1 year sa another 1 year. So, katulong sa siya, sir, ako ang announcement for this time and maybe nakabilangan siya. Wala siya.
Thank you so much. Of course.
So, as she explained to you to the series of 2024, that department order was instructed in this IRR, particularly section 69 and subsection 69.1, the imposition of administrative penalties. So we can actually take. So this is just short. I would like just to just gentle reminder regarding section 31, the ceiling of bid prices. The ABC shall be the upper limit and acceptable bid prices. If during the evaluated and calculated as specified in this IRR, the bidder the same submitting higher than the ABC shall be automatically disqualified. So there are also, after that, Section 34, we will conduct the post qualifications. So I know you are very much familiar with the post qualification. If the BAC determines the bidder has the lowest calculated bid, we will require him to conduct post qualification, whether to determine whether the contractor complies with or responsive to the requirements as specified in the bidding requirements and follows 34.228. That would be that is self-explanatory. You can find it in this IRR. So again, if there are no other who would like to raise, Pastor na? Ma'am? Calling 1, 2, 3. The chair declares this preliminary conference. Thank you, Julia John.